What do you think of when you imagine New Zealand? Beautiful lakes, stunning scenery, hiking for views, skiing, mountain biking, venture sports. Jacinda Ardern empathetically guiding New Zealand through COVID-19 while starting a family. God, I miss her. Or maybe you just thought sheep.
Allow me to show you something.
What's the most sentimental piece of gear someone's brought in? Something they just couldn't part with?
Well, I think it's just entered the workshop today as we speak. So in front of us here, we have Michelle's bag that was a gift to her from her uni students. And it's got 20 odd years more of sentimental value. Now we're going to upcycle this bag and it's going to be turned into another bag that Michelle's going to take on an upcoming adventure.
Can't wait to follow the journey of this bag.
Same.
The sun rises, shines life upon all it sees. Warmth from Creator fills my spirit. Today is a good day. Today, I fly.
So arrived safe and sound Adelaide via Melbourne to Queenstown, New Zealand. All really good. Pretty calm weather here. A little bit of light rain. But basically came in, had a shower, headed out for dinner, had a really well done steak. Well done in the sense of well cooked. I prefer medium rare. We don't cook it at home much anymore because we don't do it justice. So I rarely eat it. But tonight was fabulous. A couple of red wines. Feeling pretty relaxed, pretty hopeful as well. Tomorrow I meet Nick, our tour guide. So we head up to Mount Cook and from there we follow the A2O or Alps to Ocean route. The longest bicycle trails in the South Island, New Zealand. Just hoping my alarm goes off tomorrow morning. Today was mainly a transit day. Bit of a hike in some pretty wet weather, but the scenery was amazing. But we weren't here to walk in the rain, so it was dinner, then bed, because we ride tomorrow. Every morning, I wake up and read the news. Happy Easter, everyone. Fortunately here, we can escape it all for a while. Having said that, we've got a couple of Americans on our tour group, and it's fair to say, it's harder for them.
talk has revolved around politics to a degree simply because it's unavoidable. And it's actually really nice to start off a trip with people from the US knowing where they stand and how they feel about things. Today, though, we escaped it all. We headed to the start of the A20 up at Mount Cook.
We gotta get to the chopper.
That was my impersonation of Arnold Schwarzenegger. Sorry.
You see? Woohoo! Isn't this just the Kiwi experience? I like how you still have your helmet on. You're ready. Truth is,
And we all know it. At the end of the day, you really just want some good food.
yeah, so we're doing that. Yeah. So we just go this way and turn right.
Yeah.
I think.
Are we on section 3? Go right down to a TNZ section and turn left onto
Oh, so
Are we on section 2 or section 3?
You can read that.
Oh, Matt tells you the kind of waypoint.
Some people are good with maps.
yeah,
I'm not. Thank God for Kirsten.
yeah. So that's down here, isn't it?
No, no.
That's
Like
That's the way to left.
oh.
Finally worked out we just had to keep going the way we were.
We just passed through Twizzle, Twizzle. We're actually not sure how to pronounce it, but the views out this way are stunning.
Some days happy, some days sad. Hey, that's just life between a woman and a man. Yeah, there's gonna be pleasure, there's gonna be pain. Some days losses, some days gains. Just don't give up. Do the best.
Okay, day 2. How are the legs?
They're fine, actually.
Yeah. Looks like you're still moving well. Everyone is. Everyone's pulled up great after the first day.
So if they rock, you roll. If they bend or break, go with the flow. Wrap your arms around them and hang on for dear life. If they push you, you be laughing, there's gonna be crying. Sometimes the truth is sugar-coated by lying. Just do the next right thing, yeah, and you'll get through. Yeah, there's gonna be passion, there's gonna be fights, some early mornings and some long crazy nights. But at the end of the day, who's the one you run to?
Connection to the Wi-Fi last night was pretty dismal, so most of us had a fairly early night, except for Susan and I. Too many wines last night made this section more difficult for me than it probably needed to be. The lack of Wi-Fi also meant I hadn't been able to talk to my husband or check the news. It was fair to say I felt a little bit out of touch, but we pedalled on.
Everyone made the descent safely, and we regrouped on the flat.
Lunch was particularly memorable as Kirsten explained a story of how a turtle was responsible for exposing her neighbour's affair.
I'd recall the story, but I wouldn't do it justice.
After lunch, we headed to a local cafe where we did finally receive Wi-Fi connectivity. It was here that we learnt of the Pope's passing in some somewhat unusual circumstances, or at least the timing of it was. But no more politics for now. We were off for a dip. The Omarama hot tubs are made from locally sourced wood and pure New Zealand mountain water. The hot tubs are crafted from sustainably harvested Canadian Western red cedar and have a stainless steel inner aspect for comfort. After relaxing, we headed to the local pub, and once again the food did not disappoint.
And have you even been to New Zealand if you haven't tried to ride a sheep?
There's a full moon out tonight, exposing your emotions. You blame it on the wine, while all your wounds reopen. You're putting up a fight, but your eyes are spilling over. You say you hate when you cry, 'cause it reminds you of the ocean.
It's actually really fun to ride. It's beautiful, isn't it?
There's a full moon out tonight, exposing your emotion. You blame it on the wine, while all your wounds reopen. And I know it's hard to say, it's easier said than done, but you're bottling it up just for no one. If it's something that you
Did you swap out the bike, Kirsten, or is that still original bike? Yeah, but still skipping a bit.
Just I'll switch gears when I don't touch it.
Yeah, that's slipping then. to a winery. Not that I need more wine, but I'm too excited about it. Huge. The River Tea vineyards were planted in 2007, spanning 3 hectares. They specialise in producing wines that capture the unique character of the Waitiki Valley, known for its limestone-rich soils and cool climate. Amber and Patrick Tyrrell hosted us at Valley Views Glamping. Many years ago, they stayed in a safari tent as a family on a game reserve in South Africa. They knew then they wanted to use eco-products wherever they could to show their dedication to the environment. They have even turned their septic tank into a worm farm. But dinner and wine cooled as we heated our rooms. Trying to save the world over home-cooked food and locally produced wine is always a recipe for passionate conversation. From global politics, war, climate change, the mess of the monetary system, the stolen generation, higher divorce rates and a decline in population growth, absolutely nothing was off limits. Many people shy away from such topics, especially with people from overseas they just met. But bouncing ideas has always, in itself, been a good idea that helps in turn seed further ideas.
I love the way you look in the morning. Sunlight hitting you just right. As day breaks and the clouds start forming.
It's Anzac Day and we're celebrating wearing our poppies on our final day of our ride. We are remembering all the service people, past and present, who have given so much for our country and provide us with the life that we have, which is very precious and special.
Oh, how I love this life.
Final day, it's 8:30, we're just nearing 8:30 and about 2 degrees, just starting to warm up. Not deep.
All the colors in you reflect in the room, bouncing off the walls with the sun shining through.
It's not too bad, it's not too bad. You're through. You got socks on your hands. Yeah, I mean, this is
my mittens.
Yeah.
I can't believe your feet aren't wet.
No.
So, I have to take a vote. Remember, Colin would be warmer if he wore pants.
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
We pedalled on, and before long we arrived at Elephant Rocks. A group of tourists, not entirely attuned to how herding works, proceeded to steer the sheep haphazardly. The sheep begrudgingly walked up the hill to where there was in fact a lot less green grass. We'd been told to pack lights for this trip, and it turned out this was the time to use them. I rode in with my sunglasses on, so I couldn't see a thing. Ingrid, still got that helmet on. Really hard to get those knots out.
We're at the beach, just behind you know you've got the place of photo.
Yeah.
It's quite nice sensation, like out to the end of the year. So I'll catch you in Enfield.
Now you got to save them all.
Oh no, kill that. That's a German wasp. That one, kill it.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a German wasp. No shit. That's what they're called, German wasp. But yeah, we could squash that other one there.
So, what about that saying, the difference between a flower and a weed is a judgment?
No, kill that one. Kill that one. Kill that one. Watch it, those things. They are a real problem now. No.
Saved it. Oh, the switchbacks. Yeah, they're hard.
It's just something they can't.
Thanks, Nick. Beatrice, these are the worst pencils ever. What is this? This is the smallest. It's actually hard.
got the chance to travel the world. COVID fucked all our plans.
So before I left for New Zealand, I sent away for a package and it came in this envelope. And I'm fairly vanilla in most aspects of my life, but guess who is getting a wine glass tattoo and on the other ankle a bicycle.
It was time to head home. After all, I had a lot of wet lycra in my bag. Hello! 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 Do you miss me? Just a little bit. I'm so thankful. Put you through some things I know that was worth paying for.
Just what do you think it says about somebody that comes to you and says, I've got this bag, it's 20 years old, I don't want to throw it away, I want to use it again. Yeah. What do you think it says about people who are wanting to recycle?
It says that they really care. It says that they are, living in the moment. They care about, the space and their place and their adventure and the equipment that they use. And I think it just shows connection as a human to place.
Makes the world go round. Once you pick it up, you can't put it down. It can change a man for worse, but he's feeling good if he's got weight in his purse. I hate it, I love it, I really, really need some more of it.
What?
I got something to show you.
Oh, why are you videoing me though? Surely that's temporary though, isn't it? Of course it's temporary.
No. It's real.
Why would you video me though? That's terrible.
Yeah, it's temporary.
Of course it is.